Well, hello, my name's Dr. Carla Stanton. I'm a family and functional medicine doctor, and I'm assisting with the research here at the Kidney Coach. And I was really inspired to read of John's story. John here lives in Auckland. He's 75 and he's a semi-retired gentleman. And we've just been having a great chat about the process that you've been through, the journey you've been through with your kidney disease. And I'd love you just to introduce yourself and share your story from the beginning. And yeah, love to hear it.
Sure. Well, my name's John McLennan, and I'm a semi-retired truck driver. I'm 75 and I live in Auckland, New Zealand. And back in 2012, I was diagnosed with hypertension with no symptoms I may add. And my journey then started through the medical profession as to what was best for me. So I went to my doctor and he prescribed various drugs for me. And in 2015, I then was sent to a kidney specialist, and we then had some more blood tests and found out that I had stage 3 CKD.
And John, sorry to interrupt, was that the first time that you've been aware of a kidney issue?
Absolutely.
Right, yeah.
It didn't even come into my mind that I might have had a kidney problem associated with hypertension.
Right, yeah.
And
okay.
So in 2015, and then of course we discussed various options of what was to happen. And of course I was told that there's no coming back from kidney disease. And I didn't really like that diagnosis. However, I accepted it from the point of view that there wasn't much I could do.
Right.
And then in about 2015, 2018, I went to Melbourne and I come across, with my daughter's help, because I'm not very a techno old man, so to speak, we come across the kidney solution problem. But prior to that, my kidney function had deteriorated to stage 5. And I was really determined to find, because the last thing I wanted to do was end up on dialysis.
Right.
Now, I come from a family that's had cancer has been a really big thing in our lives. And I lost my mother and father and my sister to cancer. And it really frustrated me, but everyone said we just had to sit there and watch them die. And it really bugged me. And hence, when I went to Melbourne in 2018, and I said to my daughter, I said, look, let's get this computer thing going and see if we can find a kidney naturopath or something like that. There's got to be another way. And luckily for us, we came across Duncan. And from there, I tried to get an appointment with him. And of course, that wasn't possible because I was only there for a couple of weeks to go to the races. And then I then said to my daughter, I said, well, look, the resume that he put out on the internet looked great because, it was all to do with nutrition. And I thought, this is the first time I'd ever heard of nutrition being so important in my life. And so I bought the program, and she, young Sarah, downloaded it for me. And reading it, it was like, wow, this was the first time I'd ever thought of it. And it just blew me away that here was a man that had done all this research in relation to nutrition and exercise, supplementation, and it was so exciting. And it was empowering to think that you could do something for yourself. And that's what I wanted. And so I grabbed it with both hands and I held on to it. And I'm now pretty fit, quite healthy, and my journey has been quite long, but I've introduced supplementation, exercise into my life, and everything that you need to know about kidney disease is covered so well in the KD program. But not only that, it's a great piece of literature for life because it gives you so many skills. And as an older person, you know, you only get one crack at life. And I want my old age to be healthy and enjoyable. And there's, you know, so, and I've found everything that I need now. And I can go on and, you know,
and
sorry.
I was going to ask you, what sort of changes have you found most effective or empowering that you read in the program or that you implemented?
Oh, I think it was the mere fact of nutrition with supplementation.
Yes. And you talked a little bit about the acid alkaline kind of thing.
Yes. Well, that was like a light bulb moment for me, was the acid and alkaline thing in my head. And I thought, my word, you know, why aren't we taught this?
Right.
Because it can, and then of course, I've subsequently 2 years ago become a vegetarian, or sort of, you know, I just stopped eating meat and all meat products and 99% of dairy products, apart from ice cream, you know, and it's made such a difference to the way I feel. But I just, there are a couple other things that I want to do, and I want to get into the meditation side of it, and reading Fiona's little exercise with her problems was great.
Yeah.
And yeah, so here I am. Wonderful. So if anybody's out there and has got CKD, they know where to go because you only get one crack at life, and this is it.
Yeah.
You've got to take it with both hands.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I love what you share about the fact that you're taking control, and that there's lots of different things that we can do to serve our health. And that's what I love about our program, that it covers lots of different aspects about nutrition, about movement, about meditation, and the whole gambit.
Everything. You know, I love the way he went through all the exercise business, and that sort of made me really think about it, you know, that because once you get over 65, and, you know, I retired at 69. So I thought, well, you know, but there's no need to sit on your backside. You've got to get out and do things. And then my family bought me a dog for my 70th birthday in order to make me exercise. So what more could I want?
Great, wonderful. And so where are you at currently with the CKD? What's your kind of blood work looking like? And I think you said
it's not looking too bad. I'm round about. I've now moved from 5 up to 4, stage 4, round the 30 mark.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that once we get out of COVID and I get back to Melbourne, I can then start looking into the herbal side of the CKD business with that Duncan suggested, because in New Zealand you can't buy any of that here.
Right.
It's very difficult.
Yeah. Wonderful. And you said your doctor only wants to see you once a year now because things are gradually improving.
Exactly. Yes, he said. You know, he said my specialist said he was very impressed with what I'm doing, and he said, you know, he likes to hear about it every time, and he said you've got a good attitude to it, and go for it. You know, and I said, well, I am indeed, mate.
Wonderful. And
so he said, now just come back once a year. Once a year will do fine. But I still have my blood tests every 3 months.
I see. Yeah.
Right. Just to keep track of things.
Wonderful.
I just want to try and lower my creatine down a bit further yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see Duncan's got a few ideas on how to do that as well. But I'm just so happy that everything's going along fine. And
so you've managed to change your diet very dramatically from sort of less
Oh,
acid
totally.
and the diet and
Absolutely.
reducing the dairy and taking off
Yep.
meat. And so what other supplements are you taking at the moment in addition to, so I know you're on a
Well,
low dose blood pressure medication, but that's about it, as I understand.
That's it, yes. And my specialist, he managed to cut that in half as well.
Great.
And I take my blood pressure every second day, and I took it yesterday, and it was 122 over 79.
Great. Yeah. So
So
that's just on the low sartan 25. And you're taking what other sort of supplements are you taking at the moment?
Well, at the moment, I'm taking ALA, CoQ10,
Yeah.
vitamin B12,
Nice. Yeah.
vitamin D, and a fish oil supplement as well. Yeah, for omega-3 and vitamin C.
Nice. Okay. And did you say you're taking some digestive enzymes and multivitamins?
Oh yes, sorry. Yes, and my digestive enzymes.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be my next project.
Awesome.
Getting my gut bug sorted out.
Yeah. So important. So important. And you said your weight's dropped as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I've lost 10 kilos.
Wow.
But you see now, I don't smoke. I don't drink. You know, so I gave up alcohol as well. So yeah.
Good for you.
But it just the mere fact of waking up in the morning and feeling good without dragging yourself out of bed. And, you know, I look at some people at my age and I think, my goodness me, I do not want to get that bad in my life.
Good for you. Good for you.
Now I've got the program under my wing. It's great.
Yeah. And is that something that you keep coming back to? Because there's a lot of content in that program, isn't there?
Oh, yes. You have to keep referring to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because a little thing will go off in your head and you think, oh, and I have to get on my laptop and I think, now, I'm sure there's something in here about this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's a great thing.
That's the beauty of it. Because it's so encompassing, you just cannot digest it as an old person. I can't digest all that in one hit and then put it away and forget it. You just have to keep referring to it.
Yeah, that's great.
And that's really good.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And
it's all right, you're more than welcome.
I love your passion and the fact that this gave you so much hope and that you've been able to act on it and the journey ahead. You know, there's always things that we can add to our practice, whether that's, you know, some herbal things that you're looking into. I know you're already taking some of the nettle teas and things, but just adding some more tools to really support and nourish your kidneys. And we're really grateful that you're able to take the time with us today. So thank you.
That's quite all right. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Take care, John.
Stay well in this world.
Thank you.